Hello everyone, welcome to Week Spirit Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today once again to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet and if you want to. And if any of you do want to book a personal reading, you can book to Etsy or Coffee. All the links are down below. In today's reading, we're going to tune into what are your person's thoughts of you today. So what is on your mind right now when it comes to your relationship? We have 3 different groups here to pick from for today's reading. So we have group number 1 with the 2 of coins or the 2 of pentacles. We have group number 2 with the 6 of staffs or the 6 of wands. And we have group number 3 here with the Sabr card or the Temperance card to choose from for today's reading. So the timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. So you can hop into the reading whenever you are ready. If you guys want to tune into 18+ pick a card readings, you can check out my Patreon for that. So I'll see all of you in your chosen groups, and pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the 2 of coins, the 2 of pentacles card here as your card for today's reading. So what I want to do is I want to draw 2 more cards from the Sufi Tarot deck, which is the one that we're using here. Just kind of like feel out the main energies, the main thoughts, the main directions where this person's thoughts are going. And then we're going to draw some more tarot and oracles, just kind of like fill that up a bit more. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see for you, group number 1. Okay, we have obviously 2 more. All right. So we have the Shah of Swords or the King of Swords. And then we also have the 4 of Swords. All right, so this person is like literally thinking about their life affairs. Like the main themes here are rumination, introspection, reason, logic. That's like where they are orienting themselves mentally. With this one, we have like them really thinking about their habits, where they put energy in their daily life. So this 2 of coins basically is about this person's routines. And they're thinking about how you may fit into their life, how they may fit into your life, how you may fit into each other's routines and habits as well. So this also does include like them thinking about how compatible the 2 of you are, like how easily can you flow together in this lifetime. They are approaching these things like very, very analytically, though. They're thinking about you very analytically. With the 4 of Swords, there's a feeling of resting, of like letting things be as well, kind of like allowing reflection to pop up insights, or to pop into their head with insights, or even allowing rest to kind of bring them certain insights about you, certain insights about this relationship. Yeah. Okay, what else is going on here? So with the 4 of Swords, there's a feeling of needing to take like a little bit of a time out. So this person likely for a lot of you isn't as responsive or isn't, very communicative right now in your life. It just makes sense because they feel like they're resting, they are introspecting. They're thinking about the daily life basically, and how the daily life, the daily activities would play out between the 2 of you. They're not really like putting their life in order here so that you would fit into it more, but they are definitely considering how you would fit into their life. Like that's for sure. They're thinking about how they would potentially have to shift or reorient certain activities or change up certain things, how they do certain things when it comes to, just their daily routines, daily habits. So as they are going on throughout their day to day, they are thinking about you and like kind of mentally, like thinking about what it would be like to have you around when they're doing something. And they're then feeling into thinking about how that influence changes what they're doing in that given moment. Hope it makes sense to you guys. So it's like this person's projecting you into their life today to feel out what it is to have you around, what it would be like to have you around. How would your impact, your influence, your presence change what they are doing? But yeah, like they're being very like mental about this. There's like a lot of reason. They're thinking about this. They're very much in their head. Like they're not feeling a lot. Like they're feeling into the vibe, the mood of it all. But they're not literally like feeling your relationship so much. They're more so thinking about things practically. Maybe even like on occasion philosophizing about your relationship a little bit. Yeah. Okay, there's also like a sense of this person being quite busy with the Two of Coins. So some of you may need just like know this or hear this. This person does feel like they're quite busy right now with the Two of Coins energies. Like they have a lot going on in their life right now. They could be quite preoccupied or just, there's life's just very, very intense right now. Or there's a lot happening. There's a lot going on for them. So for some of you, they're also thinking about how can they make more time for you, or how could they potentially make more time for you to get to know you better. It does depend on, of course, where your relationship is at, what stage your relationship is at. But there is a feeling here like wanting to get to know you better and wanting to make time for that. And they're also thinking about how they want to be rested and how they want to be well when they do see you. So if they do make time for you, how they want to show up rested and replenished and rejuvenated. They want to look good. They wanna like appear put together for you. Let's get us some oracles here. We're just going to throw them on basically. There's also like for some of you a feeling here of waiting. With the Four of Swords, there's like a feeling of waiting for some things to come together, for some insights to emerge, for this person to understand some things better. It's just like they are waiting for some clarity, for some insights here. Or for some things to even happen so that they know the next steps forward. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's just shuffle once again. What's going on? Group number 1. What's going on? Ooh. Okay, we have fruitful labors, growth, birth, manifestation, and a harvest. So this person is very optimistic about your relationship, very much focused on the good, the growth, the birth, the manifestation, a harvest of this relationship, and the goods of this relationship. So they feel like they want to put in good work. They want to see good things happen. And they're optimistic that what has occurred so far, what has happened so far, will end up producing a harvest for you. or for, you know, for this relationship. Okay, let's see what else. Oops. Okay, this one wants to show up. Yeah, we have radio toxic. Interesting. So there's a toxic environment, emotional vampires. There could be some toxicity here around this person. Since we're asking about thoughts that they have, this person could be perceiving or could be thinking that there are some toxic people in your life, or that you are in some ways dealing with some toxic or difficult situations right now. They could be feeling or thinking that you're kind of involved in some type of toxic environment, or just in an environment that's not good for you. Or for others of you, it could be that this person is aware that they themselves are in an environment that is filled with, let's say, emotional vampires, a toxic environment, you know, whatever it is, they're kind of like perceiving this in your like mutual environment, whether it's in your environment or their environment. They're perceiving that there is some difficulty here, that there is some struggle, that the two of you or one of you maybe doesn't have good circumstances right now, or that there's some type of difficulty present around in terms of a person. Like there's a person that is kind of like difficult, quote unquote difficult. Let's see what else. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have purity. So we have virtue, goodness, a pillar of society. Like this is what this person wants to manifest with you guys. This person wants to manifest goodness, well-being, virtue. They want to do the right thing. Like that's also what I'm sensing here with the King of Swords. Like there's a sense of justice, the Justice card to this King of Swords energy. You know, like there's a feeling of, I need to do the right thing. I need to be accountable. I need to act in alignment. You know, like it's that type of feeling, needing to be in alignment with some type of virtue, with goodness, with ethics, to be a pillar of society, to be someone that people look up to. And there's a feeling that and only that will produce good results or fruitful labor. Yeah, I'm literally hearing this and only this will lead to something good. And what I'm getting here is that this person is thinking or just like assuming, or they just feel like intuitively aware of this, that if they cannot be in their virtue, if they cannot be in their purity and in their goodness, they need to rest. They're like, okay, if I cannot be this, I should rest and not do anything. So again, if they're like if they're not communicating, not reaching out, or just kind of like being evasive even or avoidant, it's likely this energy where they feel like they cannot be in their purity. And if they are feeling like they cannot be in their purity or virtue or stability, that they just need to rest it out and not do anything. Yeah. Like they need to emotionally regulate themselves, set with a bit of a different lingo. This Four of Swords, just basically emotional regulation for this person. Okay, what else? We have pleasant distraction, amusement, entertainment, captivation. So I'm hearing this is what I thought you were for me. So for a lot of you, this person thought of you previously as a pleasant distraction, someone they love to hang out with, someone they are captivated by, someone who's absolutely entertaining and fun to be around and very amusing, just fun to hang out with. feel like lately this is changing. So they are just thinking more, I don't want to say heavily about you, but they're thinking about you with more gravity. They're not just approaching your relationship in an airy way, but there's a solidness with which they're approaching your relationship, with their thoughts in their mind. This person is deeply becoming aware that you are not just a pleasant distraction, that there is something more here, that you're not just someone they hang out with, that you're not just someone they get quote unquote captivated by, that you are actually someone they hang out with, and that it's meaningful, you know, it means something very profound for them and for their life. The influence, the impact you have on them, whether it's in terms of their mental capacity or emotions or energy itself, you know, they are realizing the impact you have. Oops. We have wounded healer, we have wisdom from experience, humanity, and care. So yeah, this person is definitely someone who could be older or just wise because of the things that they went through. They want to approach this relationship with more care, more love, more honesty. Humanity is in itself very important to them, like approaching this again from a place of purity and virtue and learning from experience. I'm just hearing that they want to do better. We have put a spell on you. We have charm, seduction being won over. Yeah, like I feel like this person is just like kind of smitten as well. Like for some of you, they find you very charming. That there could be some passion here as well, intense feelings for like that type of energy that they're thinking about. There is a feeling of temptation here as well that I'm picking up on. So they're definitely drawn to you. They're definitely drawn to you, and they're thinking about you, you know, also in terms of attraction, of how attracted they are to you and what is that energy that pulls them closer to you. Yeah, like they're definitely like drawn to you, like kind of mesmerized by you. And they do feel like you're winning them over just by being yourself. Like even if you guys are not in contact or not talking to each other, there's a feeling here of being won over. Okay, let's see. Let's get like 3 more cards. Let's see what else. What else? We have the World. Okay, so I'm getting unfinished business. The World is showing up, but it's kind of like more limbo. It does feel like it's more reversed even. This limbo feels best though. There's a sense here of unfinished business between the two of you. This person is thinking about right now. There's a sense of things being unfinished here between the two of you. Let's see what else. We have the Empress. Yeah, like wow. We have beauty, abundance, love, nurturing, femininity as well. This person finds you very lovely. They find you very beautiful. They're very drawn to you. There is a feeling of the earth here that I'm noticing as well. Just like that femininity, earth, nurturing. This person finds you or thinks of you as someone who is very beautiful. Group number 1. They could be finding you very fertile as well, or this person, for some of you, would want to have a child with you or a family with you. Like there's a sense here of wanting closeness, even wanting physical intimacy with you, just finding you very beautiful, finding your overall physique very attractive. And yeah, long story short, like they're drawn to you for sure, and they're finding you physically attractive for sure. Okay, so let's get one more card now. Let's see what else pops up here. Okay, we have the Sun. I just heard you make me feel lighter. We have vitality, joy. So I feel like that's also what is present here, which put a spell on you. You know, like this person is just feeling attracted to you because you make them feel light, because you make them feel happy, because you make them feel just at ease with themselves. You make them feel optimistic about the future. We do have 3 major arcanas here as well with this deck. So that is also very significant energy, which just indicates that this person is going through very profound shifts right now in their life. So I am doing this reading right before Mars goes into Aries. It is, of course, a timeless reading, but for those of you who are watching in this time, that's definitely influencing your person's, let's say, awakening, almost like a reset, especially if they're like an Aries, or if they're Leo, or if they are Taurus, or if they are Libra. Gemini, Aquarius also like quite present here, of course. I'm hearing you're so pleasant to hang out with. You bring me a lot of joy with the sun. So there's just a sense of, oh, you feel so good. You feel so nice to hang out with. You know, so you're not just a pleasant distraction, even though you can sometimes be or have that role for this person. Yeah, and you make them feel vital. You make them feel like this zest for life, for sure. Yeah, and that's what they're thinking about, like the impact, the influence you have on them, and how you touch them on an everyday basis. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to finish off here for today. So thank you for joining this reading. If this resonated, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe for more tarot insights if you wish to. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Ko-fi. Everything is linked below. Also, for those of you who are interested in more spicy 18+ pick a card readings, you can check those out on my Patreon. Everything's linked below. Thank you guys for showing up and sharing your energy, and see you soon in the next videos. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the 6 of Staffs or the 6 of Wands card here for today's reading on the topic of their thoughts of you today. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a couple of additional cards here. Just see what else pops up. Yeah, we're going to draw 3 cards basically. 1, 2, 3. See what shows up as the main energies. Then we're going to get into some oracles and tarot as well. So let's see what's going on. What are their thoughts of you today? So what are the main energies here for group number 2? Okay, oops. Yeah. Okay, so Kuvat, or the Strength card. And we have the 5 of Coins, or the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. So what I'm picking up here is this person could be dealing with some difficult life circumstances right now. So that circumstance that they're in is, of course, something that is deeply influencing their thoughts of you today, or their thoughts of, you know, your relationship, the possibilities of being together with you, or the possibilities of being able to align with you. So their life circumstances are for sure very powerfully influencing, impacting their thoughts, their feelings here. This person is really trying to be realistic, and they're really doing their best to be strong with the Kuvat energy here. They're doing their best to like really find their courage, find their confidence. With the Six of Staffs here, there is a sense of wanting to be optimistic. Because with the Five of Coins, they're not fully optimistic, but they're like wanting to almost like force themselves into a state of positivity, into a state of optimism. So this Six of Staffs, it almost feels a bit like Novocaine optimism, you know, like Novocaine spirituality or something like that, where they are just kind of like trying to feed themselves good, positive thoughts, or be involved with spiritual or self-help beliefs, techniques, processes, and products that act like as like a little hit of goodness in that moment and that moment only. But it's just to numb any emotional, mental, or energetic pain that they are experiencing. So I feel like this person is literally doing their best to think positively right now. They could be trying to manifest something. They're like, okay, just think this, just think they love me, 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 or something like that, you know. But it's kind of like numbing over their emotions right now and their other hurt parts. So they're thinking, we're going to be successful, we're going to succeed, everything's going to work out well, everything's going to be perfect, which it is going to be. Like, that's the nature of reality. Like, at the end, it's all going to make sense and everything's going to align perfectly. But right now, I feel like this person's just using positive thinking as a way to detach and escape from difficulty. Because they're feeling like they need to be very strong. They're thinking that they need to appear very strong, or that they cannot show you that they're struggling. They cannot show you their pain and their difficulty. Because the pain and the difficulty is like still very, very strongly here. Yeah. So for some of you, this person's kind of like focused on escapism right now, where they are like kind of glossing over pain and kind of like offering up a more optimistic mask. They may even be seeking validation from you in some ways, or even seeking validation from other people. Just kind of like soothe this energy, soothe the Five of Coins, the Five of Coins difficulty. Yeah, just to numb or stop, at least temporarily, feelings of pain, of emotional or mental turmoil. So the Six of Staffs here is like a mask. And it's, you know, it's still something that's very much a reality. So we're of course talking about it as something that is ongoing, but it is a mask for the deeper hurt within this person. with this Kuba, there is just this sense of, I really feel like I need to be strong. I really feel like I need to be strong. I really feel like I need to be strong. Like I need to show up with a happy face. Like if they're showing up at work, for example, they're showing up with a happy face, you know, they can't bring their emotional mental turmoil into work, especially for those of you who, you know, are coworkers or know each other from other more public spaces even. There's a sense here of, I cannot show this. I cannot show this externally. So may as well be strong and be in control of myself and mask it. So that's the vibe this person's in right now. They could be, they're not really pretending, but they could be just wearing this mask around you, trying to gain, I know, your approval, your validation in some ways. Trying to make sure that you think highly of them. But really what they want is for you to see this as well, this hurt part of them. Okay, so their thoughts of you today are, we need to be strong, we can figure this out. There is pain underneath, or there's some difficulty underneath I don't know how to deal with, but we can figure it out. That's also what they're thinking about, just your connection in general and you. But also, again, as I said before, this person is also going through some inner difficulties right now. Some really deep, like, inner processes right now. Okie dokies. So, what else do we have? Let's get some oracles. Let's get some oracles. What wants to show? What are their thoughts of you today? What are they thinking about? So basically they're thinking very positively, but there's like a lot of pain underneath here. Yeah. So we have the Sky Bridge, mediumship, intuition, psychic experiences. For a lot of you, this person could have had very strong psychic experiences, really strong intuitions of you that they're trying to make sense of. They could have also just recently dreamt of you or had a very intense, mind-blowing dream about you, or a very vivid dream about you. We have bottled up here as well. We have repressed, pent up, needing release, which is just basically this energy here. Yeah, like their emotions are like stuck inside. Like Spirit is saying that this will be released very soon. Like you guys have nothing to worry about. Like things will come to the surface. Things will everything just like be brought up to the surface for release anyway in the next few weeks and months. So nothing to worry about here. Yeah, like the reality is that this person is kind of like pushing away certain more unpleasant emotions. And just preferring to look at the bright side or the optimistic, positive side, or just the stuff that they feel like they want to keep in their life. Yeah, we have 1111 here as well. So we have opportunity, timelines, we have pay attention. There's a feeling like this person is really paying attention to you right now. Like they're watching you, they're observing you. But they're observing you from the background. And what I'm picking up here, group number 2, is like there's a sense of background presence. And that could show up, you know, if you are coworkers, for example, this person could like watch what you're doing, or like keep an eye on you, like see what's going on, like who are you chatting with, you know, like kind of like getting little information about you, or just like keeping track about what you're eating for lunch, you know, like those types of things, just kind of like figuring out your likes, dislikes, and the way that you move through life. There's a feeling of being attentive to you. And this 11-11, there's also a feeling of, also with timelines, there's a feeling of life just influencing this relationship, like life just impacting this relationship very strongly. When I say life, it's basically destiny, or like the flow of time, the flow of events, the flow of the universe, and the flow of energy. Like it's all kind of like impacting this connection, impacting this relationship. I'm just hearing it will come together when it's the right time. Yeah. So that's the lesson of this connection. It will come together when it's the right time. It's about trust. Right now, I feel like this person is trying to kind of force something to happen with this 6 of Wands, though. Like they're trying to, yeah, like for some type of validation, for some type of contact between the two of you to happen. Okay, let's see what else. There's still a sense here of like feeling maybe telepathically connected to you or drawn to you by just having very intense intuitive experiences of you here. They may struggle with that, like especially if your person is not someone who's used to that type of experience, they may actually struggle with the psychic elements of this connection. If that's the case for you guys, you know, they could really be racking their head around this. If they had really weird, intense dreams about you, very vivid, lucid dreams about you, they're like, what the fuck? What is going on? Why am I thinking about them in this way? Why did I dream of them in this way? Why did they tell me that in my dreams? You know, like they are likely like racking their head about that. Getting themselves into like a little bit of a spiral mentally around the dreams. Okay, next card, we have quench your thirst. Be receptive, rehydrate, replenish yourself. So they're just thinking about how can they be more receptive to you? How can they be more receptive to this relationship overall in their life? How can they just be more receptive? How can they welcome more interactions into their lives? Oops, which one's this one? Yes. So we have miracle, we have healing, answered prayers, and remission. So this person could be just basically not healing, but asking for a miracle, asking for something to happen, praying for something to happen, praying for some type of release, for some type of closure, for a deeper understanding. What else? Okay, we have the clock is ticking. Yeah, like there's a feeling like something needs to happen, time to act, preventable loss, a deadline. This person could feel like they need to do something, or they're thinking that they feel like they need to do something to create movement and the connection. Yeah. They feel like they are under pressure. They are thinking actually that they are under pressure. Yeah, there's a sense like they're going to lose something precious here, lose this connection. And they're thinking that they're under pressure. And that's likely why they're maybe like doing something or acting out in a way to find validation or to find contact for some of you. Yeah, there's a sense of stress here. You are under a deadline. You need to do this and this and this and this soon. Like they feel like they need to reach out to you or say something to you because now is the right time to do so. It's a very interesting dynamic here. It just feels like this person has a lot of layers to them because they're like, you know, they're bottling up a lot of stuff. At the same time, they feel like they are under a deadline, need to act. Then they also feel like they need just kind of like allow themselves to go with the flow as well. They're trying to be strong, like keep themselves tucked together, going through some type of quite strong emotional loss, difficulty, grief, while kind of trying to be this kind of like optimistic person here, or just wear a very strong, clear mask that is just a friendly, optimistic, everything will be all right type of person. You know, like from the Lego movie, the everything is awesome, that type of vibe is here. Yeah, Lego movie, everything is awesome vibe. Okay, let's get you guys 3 more tarot cards, just to kind of float it all together. Okay, so what are their thoughts of you here? What are they thinking about today? I'm just hearing like, I feel like I need to do something. Yeah, we have the Magician, willpower, creation. They want to bring something into the light. They want to bring something into creation. They want to make something happen. There's a sense of like really wanting to manifest something as well here. And they're thinking about like manifesting something, like manifesting a connection, manifesting some type of togetherness, reaching out to you, talking to you. Manifesting some type of closeness even. Let's see. We have the Ace of Shells. We have happiness. We have abundance. So the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like manifesting love, connection, harmony. I'm hearing you make me feel good. So literally this person is just thinking about that you make them feel good, that you make them feel happy, that you make them feel full, that you make them feel abundant, that you make them feel enough, which they may not feel very often with the 5 of coins. This person could also, for some of you, be realizing that they really do like you, that they really do adore you, that they may have like stronger feelings for you as well, and then they let on, or you know, that they maybe were bottling up or putting away, repressing some feelings of love towards you. They could be realizing that as well for some of you. I'm just hearing the love we share is so beautiful. And I'm hearing, but how to express it. There could be a feeling of like just difficulty in that expression of love. Just not knowing how to express their love, express their adoration even, likely due to circumstances that surround the 2 of you. Let's see what else. One more card, please. Okay, what else? Which one? This one. We have the Knight of Crystals. So we have endurance, determination. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And it's basically this person thinking about, okay, how can I move slowly? How can I still take action, but move slowly? I'm hearing I don't have all the answers, so they are aware they don't know or don't have all the answers, but they want to take some type of action. They want to take some type of movements forward. They want to do something. They want to be more solid. They want to be more steady. They want to be more grounded in their actions, in how they act, in how they move, in what they say, in what they do. And they want to be more grounded in themselves. Like slow and steady wins the race. There's a sense of slow, steady steps forward. And they're thinking about like what those what those steps can be. So what are the tiny little steps that they can take towards this connection, towards you, towards creating what they want? Yeah. Okay. So that's all for today. Group number 2. So thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your energy with me. We're going to finish this off for today's reading, and I'll talk to you again in the future ones. So if you want to book a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Coffee. Links are all down below. And thank you so much for joining. Let me know in the comments how this resonates, and also like, share, subscribe for more tarot insights if you wish to. If you guys want to connect to 18 plus pick a card readings, you can do so through Patreon. For those of you who may want to hear zodiac signs, we do have Leo here. We have some Libra energy floating around, and then we have also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energies over here. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Sabr or the Temperance card as your group for today. Okie so let's see here what wants to show up in regards to your person, their thoughts of you today. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with drawing just 2 more cards so that we have 3 cards just as overall major themes for what they're thinking about lately. And yeah, then we're just going to get into this with some more oracles and some more tarot as well. So let's start off by drawing 2 more additional cards and just see what shows up. Like the energy here does feel like it's smooth. There's like something to it though, like it's just like it's gentle. This person is trying to keep it peaceful or keep themselves together. There's just like a feeling of something more gritty going on underneath that. So let's see what we get. So what are their thoughts of you today, group number 3, please? What are they thinking about you today? What's going on here? What's going on here with this person? We have the Knight of Swords. So there's a sense of urgency. I'm hearing urgency, but keeping it together, keeping patient. Let's see what else. What else? What are they doing? Okay, what's going on? Yeah, there's like a sense of struggle. I have the 10 of Staffs or the 10 of Wands here. Like they want to reach out, they want to talk to you, and they're thinking very, very, very much today about reaching out to you and talking to you. Yet they feel like if they do talk to you, they need to talk to you in a very measured way. They can't tell you everything that's on their mind right now. This person feels like they have a lot of things on their mind right now, and they're like, okay, if I do talk to them, I can tell them like a little tiny little sliver of that, of what I'm going through. And it just feels like it's a lot of pressure for them right now to take on board. Okay, so what are they thinking? They're thinking that they need to be very, very measured in how they come across to you and how they talk to you and how they interact with you. Like they need to be very careful what they say, what they do. There's a feeling here of keeping the peace, keeping balance, being patient, being super duper temperate, you know, like everything is just like kind of like smooth out. Nothing's too much. Nothing is not enough. Like there's just this feeling of everything's swell. Everything is grounded. Everything's like free. Everything is neutral in a way. Yeah. So they're feeling like they need to do that, but they're not fully experiencing that mentally. So mentally though, this person is going off their rocker. Like they're on a rocket ship right now mentally, let's say, and they're like just all over the place, thinking about this and that, and thinking about the past, and thinking about the future, and thinking about what they would want to sell, what they would want to sell, what they want to say to you. You know, like they're really like spiraling out of control here, want to reach out, want to take action, want to do things, just like go, 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 get it going, get it moving. That's the kind of vibe here. And it's very, very strong. And then they're like, no. This Sabr is like the super ego, you know, being like, no, you are going to keep it chill. You're going to keep it together. You're going to not say that to them, or you're not going to send this essay to this person, or you're not going to say this impulsive thing that's on your mind that you really, really want to say. There's just a feeling of structure of mastery here that Sabr or the Temperance card is offering. It's like there's a little bit of a fight inside this person happening today about what they should say and how much they should say and to what degree, to what like level of depth they should say certain things. Yeah, like to what level of depth do they get involved? Like all of that is just present, and it's a lot, and it's a bit overwhelming to them mentally speaking. This person's mind is just like spiraling, they're overthinking, they're imagining conversations in their head. So basically there's a lot going on. The 10 of Staffs here, the 10 of Wands, is indicating that it's a lot of pressure for this person. So mentally, all this overthinking, this desire to act, to do, to say, is putting a lot of pressure on this person. Yeah, and they're kind of like, they're overwhelmed. Like, I'm feeling that they're just like, whoa, there's so much here. It's like, yeah, I'm getting a headache now as well. So there's like a feeling of like, there's so much going on. There's so many like mental thoughts, patterns, potentials popping in their head. There's just so much, and they get exhausted over that. So this person is basically thinking, how can I bring this into harmony within myself then? How can I feel more peaceful? How can I feel more in my present moment and not feel so under pressure? So I feel like that's kind of like the dynamic that they're trying to navigate right now. So that's what they're going through. That's what they're navigating mentally. Let's see what else wants to pop up here. So we're just going to draw some more oracles and just see what shall be shown and said. So we do have Sagittarius energies, by the way. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energies quite strongly showing up. I don't really remember what the 10 of Staffs is. I'll check that and just let you guys know in the middle of the reading someday. Okay, so now let's see. What does the Oracle want to show us? Let's see. What are they thinking about? What are their thoughts of you today? Okay, we have this one. We have personal, emotional thoughts of forest afire. We have passion, aliveness, and flashes of inspiration. So yeah, thinking about the passion that they feel towards you. Like, again, how much action they literally want to take towards you. How much they want to get moving, get grooving, get going. Just like, there's like a feeling of let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to do this, want to do that. Like there's a sense of just restlessness. That's the right word for that. Yeah, there's a sense of restlessness here. And with the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands is actually Saturn in Sagittarius as well. So it is often like a cautionary card. Yeah. Saying, you know, that there's a need to carefully plan and organize oneself. And for this person specifically today, it's about organizing their own mind. Yeah, Saturn and Sagittarius energies. Okay, with forest of fire, passion, aliveness, how you make them feel alive, how good you make them feel is on this person's mind. How vibrant, how, what's the word? How, not vibrant, but just alive and vital. Yes, vitality, how vital you make them feel. That's the word here. They're thinking back on moments between the two of you when they felt really, really, really good around you or with you, when they felt great deal of inspiration, when they felt very alive, when they felt very joyful, when what you said or did really inspired them as well to do better, to be better. And literally they're thinking about the passion, so the actual passion, the fire, the intimacy that they feel towards you here. So how their whole body or their being itself is on fire, is kind of like lit up by you. I feel like that feeling of being alive or on fire is really contributing, just their mind being like, I need to do something about this. I need to act. I need to say something. I'm hearing you make me feel so alive and I want more of that. Okay, so let's see what else. Oopsie. Okay, this one. Yes, this one. Okay, these two. Okay, so let's see. So we have moon magic, we have sleep, dreams, rhythms, and cycles. And then we also have the law of balance, harmony, equipoise, avoiding extremes, which is just such a temperance card. Like this, it's just such a temperance card, yeah. So for some of you, this person could have had a lot of dreams about you lately, could have dreamt of you, could have had really like soft and tender dreams about you as well. There's not the feeling here of really intense dreams, but just like soft, tender, really sensual dreams. There is something about you that both like lifts them up and soothes them as well. There's something about you that feels very sensual to them, something about you that is very cuddly, cozy, soft, fresh, gentle, something that they feel like they want just kind of like flow into. And this person's thinking about the dreams that they have, you know, the ideas that they have about you and about this connection, what they want to get involved in, what they want to step towards in this relationship. They're just thinking about that today in terms of potentials. Group number 3. So just do be mindful of that. This is potential stuff that they're thinking about. They're not making actual solid, concrete plans in the physical world. So they're thinking about dreams. They're thinking about potentials. They're thinking about the rhythms and cycles between the two of you. So they're thinking about how you guys kind of like have this cyclical nature to your relationship, where you float together and spend some time together, and then you float apart, and then you float together again, spend some time together, and float apart. Like there's this kind of like cyclical nature of union and separation happening here. And then there's like them also thinking about the rhythm between the two of you guys, sharing this kind of like frequency of inspiration, of joy, of togetherness, of optimism or flourishing even. And then kind of like you drift apart again, then you come back together. Like there's this sort of like a resonance between the two of you that they're also thinking about. I'm just hearing from Spirit that like this is very fascinating to this person. Like the type of rhythm you guys have, the type of cyclical nature that you have in this connection. And yeah, again, like there's a sense of wanting to keep their balance, even if they are going off the rocker, basically falling off the rocker chair. They are like feeling like, okay, I need to keep my balance, even if I'm feeling so much passion, so much desire, temptation, intimacy, whatever it is that they're feeling here. They're like, okay, avoid extremes, be in a state of harmony, be central. There's a feeling of wanting to be solid, central, stable, with the love balance. Okay, let's see what else. They just feel like they need to be very careful. Like what they say, what they do, they feel like they need to be very careful. We have processing energies. We have an adjustment period and settling of energies. So for some of you, a lot could have happened lately, which is just, you know, the nature of this connection, which could have brought up a lot of passion, a lot of aliveness, a lot of inspiration. Right now, likely both of you are in this adjustment period where your body, your mind, your emotional layer, let's say, is kind of like getting adjusted to the energies and just processing the energies of everything that went on between the two of you, to allow that to settle, to ground, to kind of sediment, so that you can again like have a conversation that doesn't go into any extremes or any extreme type of feeling or emotional processing or any extreme mental processing or any emotional, energetical extremes of experience. So yeah, basically right now what's going on is a settling of energies for both of you. So for this person, is going on like, okay, they're experiencing all this intensity and they need to kind of ground this and bring it into harmony to avoid extreme acts or emotions or thoughts. And for you, there's also a certain settling of energies that's happening right now that could be showing up differently or similarly to this person. We have withdrawal symptoms, like this person misses you profoundly. That's just that. We have withdrawal symptoms, so yearning, craving, pain over loss. They may feel like they've lost something with you, or they may think that they lost something with you, but overall this person is just yearning after you. They're craving you, they're missing you, they are feeling nostalgic, and they're just thinking about the past as well, what the two of you have shared, what the two of you went through together, and so on. Yeah, and they're just like feeling numb. Yeah, they miss you. They could be feeling like severe stress right now, just feeling numb, especially if something difficult happened in the connection. You know, they're just processing that, or even if something difficult happened in their life, they're just processing that. They could be fantasizing about you so as to kind of like numb themselves from the shock that, you know, helps them to kind of dissociate from the difficulty. They could be thinking about you as well. Okay, so let's see what else the tarot wants to tell us. So let's draw few more cards. Let's draw 3 more cards here. So we have the 10 of crystals. This is the 10 of pentacles, actually. So this is the end goal this person is thinking about. They're thinking about stability, attainment, togetherness, connection. And they're thinking about community with you. They're thinking about what it would be like to create a state of community with you. What it would be like to come together with you. To have a more stable, sustainable connection. They want that. Especially if you guys are, you know, just not with each other right now. Their separation, they're missing you here very strongly. And they want to attain your presence, but they want to attain your presence in a harmonious way. They do not want to have a relationship that's built on extreme emotions, feelings, fears, you know, or strong emotions. They want things to be peaceful and solid and sustainable and grounded. So they're thinking about how to attain that. Even like, whoops, legacy with you, like sense of family, togetherness with you. We have the Three of Shells. We have the Three of Cups. So we have playfulness, bliss here. So this person here, they want more lightheartedness in this connection. They're thinking about the times between the two of you when you were very playful and friendly and lighthearted with each other. And they're thinking about how can they manifest this with you again. For some of you, there could be a third party involved here as well. There could be another person impacting, influencing this connection. This person could be with someone else, or you could be with someone else as well. And that is, of course, impacting and influencing this relationship. But above all else, this person just wants playfulness back in this connection. They want to laugh with you again. They want to feel joyful with you again. They want to be in a state of ease and play and relaxation with you again. So they want to be in a state of bliss with you again. Okay, so let's see what else. Oops. We have the Three of Feathers. Yeah, there's release, there's discovery, recovery here. So something needs to be let go of. We have the Three of Swords energy here. So there's some type of pain that they need to work through, that needs to be processed still. So some type of pain needs to be acknowledged here by this person for your relationship to flow back together and for your relationship to again like be sustainable. Yeah. For a relationship to be able to be grounded. This person on some level knows they need to allow their feelings to flow freely so they may eventually be able to release them, especially with feeling numb here, severe stress, dissociation, shock. There's just a feeling of, okay, there's a difficulty there. There's a need for emotional release. And the letting go of negativity or negative energy and a sense of recovery. Yeah, what they're thinking about here is that they want to caretake the relationship. They want to care for this relationship again. Just to make sure that it doesn't fall into dissociation or stress or loss or pain. They want to be able to show up more, to caretake. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here for you guys. That's what is on your person's mind, like really wanting to show up differently, more gentle, more soft. But they know they need to work on this energy first, like they need to release the pain and heal first. Or just like sit with themselves and allow them to feel their feelings, allow themselves to feel their feelings first. So that's all I have here, you guys. Thank you for tuning in for today's reading. I do hope this gives you some more clarity about your relationship right now, where things stand with your person. So thank you for joining. Let me know in the comments how this was, and make sure to like, share, subscribe for more tarot insights if you feel called to. If you guys want to book a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Coffee. Links are all down below. And if you want to connect to more 18 plus, more passionate, more spicy tarot readings, you can tune into those on my Patreon, also linked down below. Hope you guys have a lovely day. See you guys soon in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Namaste.